Okay, so where we left off, we were using the Shopsmith Speed Reducer to drill and to run a bandsaw. So on this video, I promised we would use it to turn this big old maple blank back here. Now comes confession time. It's been a long time since I've turned a bowl of any size. So let's just say that this video is about using the speed reducer for bowl turning more so than how to turn a bowl. Also, I was noticing it looks like it's got a big cut in it, not a crack, but like they started to make the cut and they stopped and then they cut it off at its actual length. So we'll see where that leaves us. I had the thought that maybe we would turn a square edge bowl, but I'm thinking that that cut messes me up and it's been a while. So we're going to keep this simple. We're going to cut it round on the bandsaw and then mount it on here and see how it plays. Yeah, you see what I mean here? It's got, I noticed a little bit of a cut, and then it looks like it was covered in wax. Maybe they were trying to get rid of this bark. I don't know. That kind of messes up my plans. Let's find the rough center of this and see where we can go. We could draw lines from corner to corner, but I'm thinking that I'm going to just kind of eyeball this and see where this puts me. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah, wax on my pencil now. All right, so we can cut an easy 3/8 outside of that line on the bandsaw, and that'll get us off to a good start. Currently, I have a 1/4 inch blade on there. We're going to swap that out for about a 1/2 inch blade. I look like I'm in a hurry. It's because it's late. Hey, Google, what time is it? It's 10:06 p.m. That's all right. I want to do this as much as you do. So there's a perfect example of an imperfect circle. This is going to be fun on the speed reducer. I wonder how this would spin without a reducer. I should try that too. I think I mentioned this the last time we were in this position, but can't help but repeat myself. For this, I'm going to pre-drill a couple holes for my screws. I always use pan head sheet metal screws. I prefer square drive, but what I have here is Phillips. And I'm going to go ahead and get a little bit of a pilot hole started. We could use a 5/8 inch brad point drill bit since this shaft is 5/8, and that could get us started and get us centered. But since this thing is so far out of center, I am not worried about that. And I am screwing these into what will eventually be the inside of this bowl. So we'll turn the exterior or the bottom of the bowl first. And make a decision whether we need more screws. You know what? Let's do it. Just to be safe, I got plenty of holes here. And again, this is going to be the waste inside of the bowl. that drill bit's not even touching at that point. See what happens. Let's mount this blankety blank. Take this down to slow speed first. We'll just go, this is 700 RPM. And let's see how this would play out. I'm going to have my emergency switch here at the ready, just in case. Extend the quill. And we'll get ourselves seated into that live center a little bit. And let's see what would happen here. Let's get up off our casters. Oh, I'm off my casters. Oh my. That was crazy. Try that again. Yeah, that's why we want a speed reducer. Crazy. Let's try that again with the speed reducer installed. Oh, we got some thunder outside. Okay. Let's do this again against the live center. Advance this. Headstock locked. Quill locked. Speed reducer locked. All right. Just in case. And let's go. Look at that. A little bit of wiggle here. That wiggle is an alignment wiggle. That's my own fault. We back the headstock away. That wiggle will go right away. Yeah. Smooth. For this, I'm going to relocate this post to this location so that this doesn't get a mechanical advantage over me. I have already stolen the set screw out of here, so we'll move this one over. You know, I often need a spare set screw, and that set screw always wants to disappear, so I might as well steal it. At least then I know where it is. Look at this. That is a tight fit. I'm gonna get comfortable here and get it round. All the ways to go. Hitting the high spots. We're still a ways from being round. Plus we're turning air. I think we're to the point where we can speed it up a little bit. At least we're round now, ish. What shape do I want? I have literally no idea where I'm headed with this. I guess we can sculpt the bottom a little bit. All right, I hope that I lived up to your expectation of me, because I certainly did live up to my expectation of me, which was pretty low. But you get the idea. The speed reducer takes the low speed of 700 RPMs down to about 100 RPM, and that allows us to take those out of balance or large pieces and get them down to a manageable speed. Then it comes into skills in sharpening and turning and so on. And those are some things that we'll all need to acquire. Anyway, I appreciate your questions, comments, cheap shots, and your encouragement. And see you again for follow-up. In the meantime, make it a great day.